The first four terms that I chose were emotion, flirting, reasons for termination, and coping with termination. Emotions are a natural, conscious experience that is distinguished by mental activity and a degree of pleasure and discipline. Flirting is a social or sexual behavior that can involve verbal or written communication, body language that is used to express interest in a relationship. Reasons for termination are the various reasons for wanting to terminate a relationship, usually based on unhappiness or differences in a relationship. Coping with termination are the ways you physically and mentally cope with losing a job or a relationship. The film that I chose to watch was The First 50 Dates. The reason I chose to watch this movie is because I felt that the terms that were provided with these past two units were a good match for this movie. The movie is about this main character named Harry Roth, who is a Marine vet working in Hawaii. He is known as the local playboy. He attends local bars each night to find a one night stands that have no emotions or strings attached. If women get too attached or start to catch feeling, he lies and tells them that he has these various types of jobs that require him to leave and be gone for long periods of time. But then settling one morning, he's eating breakfast at a local restaurant in Hawaii and he meets this girl named Lucy. Harry learns that Lucy used to be an art teacher at the local high school and that her father's a fisherman and her mom is deceased. They spend the day together and have a good time. The next morning, Harry meets Lucy at the restaurant again, but she doesn't remember him. Harry finds out that Lucy was in a major car accident and suffers from short term memory loss. She wakes up every day thinking it's her father's birthday. Her father and brother spend each night making everything the same way it was the morning before she lost her memory. Harry falls in love with Lucy and spends every day making her fall in love with him each day. He creates a video that she watches each morning. Lucy also writes a journal that explains the time that she spends with Harry. One day, though, Lucy realizes that she doesn't want to tie Harry down, so she breaks up with him. Harry soon realizes that Lucy has some sort of way of remembering him. She's always drawing these pictures and painting these paintings, and she always whistles when she has a good time with Harry. So he asks her to marry him. They get married, and the movie ends with Lucy waking up, watching the tape, and then meeting their children for the first time again. Emotions relate to my everyday life. Various activities can cause pleasure and displeasure, especially with work and school. The same kind of thing happens in the movie. We see that Lucy finds out one day that her father and brother recreate the day of the accident each and every day, and she's overwhelmed with these emotions. Flirting relates to my life because I go on dates and date people that I have an interest in, and then you flirt. First, you start off as friends, and then if you pursue further into the relationship. Flirting in the film starts off with just kind of some friendly flirting between Harry and Lucy, and eventually moves to a more intimate type of flirting. Reasons for termination in terms of a relationship have occurred with breakups for me. Usually, the cause for them is not seeing eye to eye or we grow apart. In the movie, Lucy tries to break up with Harry because she doesn't want to tie him down because she doesn't have a normal life. Coping with termination in past relationships and jobs usually include me surrounding myself with close friends, finding activities that I enjoy, such as watching movies, going on walks or runs. In the movie, Harry sets out to study aquatic life out in the sea to keep himself preoccupied. I really like watching this movie, even though it's kind of a romantic comedy. I still felt like I was able to connect with it. So I recently went through a breakup, so I thought the struggles kind of gave me a good laugh.